As well as making motorcycles, Husqvarna also makes sewing machines and chainsaws. Now, we don't care about the sewing machines, but we do care about the chainsaws. Why is this? Well, because they're aggressive, powerful things, and that's exactly what Husqvarna have brought to bear with the SM450R. Even more than KTM's LC4, Husqvarna's SM450R is a competition bike with the bare minimum of concessions for the road. But where the LC4 would perhaps find itself finally out of its depth if the racing got serious on track, a sorted one of these would dig that bit deeper and come up with what was needed. Obviously, this means that comfort is out of the window faster than last night's takeaway. And handy things like pillion potential and a vaguely useful tank range are also consigned to the bin. Climb aboard the 450 and you'll notice that it is narrow. Very narrow. As in supermodel on a diet narrow. And it is hard too, thanks to the very firm suspension. But what do you expect? This is little more than a thinly disguised race bike. When you fire it up, that feeling of precision crispness continues as the 450 single barks into life and responds beautifully eagerly to every last ounce of throttle that you give it. Out on the road, you'd think that for all its race-based heritage, the 450 could be a bit of a hard and flighty handful. But instead, you'll find the opposite. The sweet instant throttle response and surprisingly potent motor lend some more weight to the fun on offer, while the suspension is a real eye-opener once you've got the bike wound up, dispatching all the tarmac in its path with frightening efficiency. Slow up though, and the Husky's not at all keen to play ball, however, as the firm setup transfers every last bump and ripple through the tiny seat into your nether regions. But then this isn't a bike for pottering about on. This is a bike for the serious supermoto addict who's developed a major habit and needs an intense fix. Styling, 7 out of 10. Pared down to the minimum, but looks the part. Performance, 9 out of 10. This bike's a performer, and that's all it is. Practicality, 5 out of 10, and that's being very, very generous. This bike is not only hard to start and hard to keep running, but it is very uncomfortable. Value, 6 out of 10. Again, we've been pretty generous here. You would only want to buy one of these and spend that much cash on it if you were serious about going bonkers on your supermoto.